Good morning, St. Francis. Good morning, people of God. It is Thursday, the 30th of December, 2021. It is the 6th day in the octave of Christmas, the 6th day of Christmas. Coming to you this morning from Manhattan. And right here is the Church of St. Francis of Assisi, which is the mother church of Holy Name Province. So this is where it kind of all began. So right across over here. So here in Manhattan, again on this journey that I am making to the northern hinterlands, soon going to Missouri. I will be there for a couple of days too. So it's all over the place today. But here in Manhattan, as you can see, Manhattan is still standing and people are walking around and everything is fine. The readings for today on this 6th day of Christmas involve both, again from the first letter of John, a very sexist commentary, basically letting all the men who have received the Word of God understand what it means to have received the Word of God and how that can function in their lives. But the whole idea behind it, although it is a bit terribly sexist in one way, is that it is the sense in which the things of this world that bother us, that concern us, that make us feel as though we have to apply them to our lives at all costs or have to obey them at all costs are really nothing. That what matters is what God is doing. What matters is how life has changed because of God's becoming one like us, because of God's involvement in human history, because of God's involvement in our very lives as human beings. Everything has changed, and what the world throws at us as the most important, most absolute, most incredible things that we have to constantly attend to and listen to and obey are not important. All that is important is what God is doing, and to recognize that and to believe that and to live that. That is what is important. In the Gospel, we hear of Anna this time, again, the second half of the presentation in the temple narrative from Luke's Gospel. Simeon was yesterday, and all that Simeon says, again, about what this child will become, what will happen because of Christ's advent in this world. But now it is Anna, and we don't really hear her prophecy that much. We don't really hear what her prophecy is all about and what it represents, but we know that, again, she says something, again, that strikes the heart of Mary, and that is something that the Holy Family needs to listen to. Again, this other daughter of Israel, this other woman who recognized the fact that something had changed in human history with this child, that something had changed forever in our dignity, our value as worth as human beings. This woman recognizes this, and she proclaims to the world the importance of who and what God is for us, what God represents for us. May this Christmas season be for us a time of joy, a time of wonder, a time in which we begin to recognize those things that the world cannot see, the things that the world misses, the things that the world does not consider of any value or any account. And may those things help to enrich our lives, give us hope, and help us to recognize the wonder and glory of not only what it means to be a product of creation, a product of a creation of the love of God, but also what it means to share that love with one another. A blessed Christmas, St. Francis and people of God. May the Lord continue to give you his peace.